Good morning, you sexy mamma jammas on YouTube. Yeah, driving the New Jersey Turnpike. Oh, I don't like it up here. They ain't got plastic bags up here in Jersey. Lord have mercy. Everything's in a paper poke. Ridiculous. So I passed out last night about 9 or so. My body's not used to sleeping like that, so I wake up at midnight. My son bitch. I tried to go right back to sleep. I couldn't do it. I just sit there. I probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock. I finally dozed back off, and I had an alarm set for 5:45. So I wanted to be on the road by 6:30, 7 at the latest. Be there by my 10 a.m. appointment. So I get up. Well, I get on the phone. I look at my assignment. Come to find out, my appointment's at noon 30. Like, what? I remember specifically, she said, what time you want to get this and drop it off? I was like, let's do 10 a.m. pickup and delivery. She said, okay. I never looked at it after that. So my pickup is at noon 30, and my delivery is at 8:05 or 8:10 or some shit like that on Friday. I'm like, well, son of a bitch. So there's my new schedule for this trip, which is fine, no biggie. But I got more. I could have got a couple more hours sleep. That'd have been great. But now it's, what time is it? 7:47. We should be there about 10:35. Maybe they'll load me early. Maybe they won't. We'll see. We took the $23 route versus the $210 route from where we was. But I've already hit so many tolls on this trip to begin with on the way up here, like 95, and then some parts of the Jersey toll to get to where I was, and whatever. I'm not looking forward to my next toll bill. Anywho, we are 133 miles away, 2 hours and 48 minutes. So it says. We got 12 more miles on the turnpike, and we hop off and we start going on something else. I really don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. But I do appreciate all you being here. Thanks so much for all the support, guys. Remember, if I influence you in any way at all, I'm going to have a little insert in this video somewhere about coming to Mercer. Please put me in the referral box, either by name or by unit number. You can get that information specifically off the insert I put in or on my website. Top link in the description. Alright, let's get to getting and see what the trucking world has in store for us today, shall we?
Crack a monster, greet the sun. Big blues humming, ready to run.
Coming off the toll road in East Brunswick, New Jersey, and I see, easy pass, no cash, all that crap, but there's 3 full service lanes. What does full service mean in Jersey, y'all? Come on, what does that mean, full service at a toll plot? Like, what the hell? What kind of service you getting? Can I buy a Monster here? I mean, like, what the hell? They gonna fill me up with fuel? What does that mean? Full service at a toll booth. Absolute worst. You know why they make toll collection areas so wide? Because they want to make sure they get their money, right? But they don't give a shit about you afterwards. Is they got these toll booths are like 8 lanes wide, and you know what they do out of the exit of that? They want 8 lanes to merge down into 2. Lord have mercy. This sucks. This sucked. I mean, I came through after I asked you about the full service things, but man, I'm past that now, but Lord have mercy, this sucks. Now, we've all seen the signs on the turnpike that says no bicycles or pedestrians, yeah? Well, Jersey's got the same damn thing, but it also has no horses. I laughed pretty hard when I first saw that. Then I'm like, well, I think we are sort of in like Pennsylvania Dutch area, right? Amish country, sort of, kind of. So maybe that's it. 287 north, or we're going right here. Trucker probably wants me to go through the roundabout situation, but no, all I gotta do is bust this left right here. I ain't got to go up and do a bluey. A bluey? Bound Brook is what, I don't know what that is. We just got to go left here. Telling you, I've been in this traffic. Earlier I said I was estimated to be there by 10:35. Now it's 11 o'clock. All from that toll plaza till now. Ridiculous. And that's only been about 5 miles. Crazy. Currently in Somerset, New Jersey. Probably should have went back to sleep for a couple hours, because right now it's 8:40. If I come through here in a couple hours, it probably won't be like this. And I used that argument at first. Then I was like, nah, let me just head up that way. Maybe they'll get me done early. And maybe I can get to the White's truck stop tonight. In Rafine, Virginia. I'm not sure how far away that is from Taylor, but it's possible, I reckon. Maybe, I don't know. Alright guys, I want to ask you for your favor, for your help. I'm going to start pushing this, so if I've influenced you in any way at all to consider Mercer and you apply for them, please do me this favor. Go to my website, which is the top link in the description, countryslife.com. It'll bring you right here to this page. Scroll down to just below the little intro video. It says right here, interested in Mercer? Be sure to put in 24775 in the referral box. Click this apply here button. It'll bring you right over to the online application for Mercer. So I ask you a few things. Can you meet the requirements? Just hit next on the first one and hit next on the second one. And then it's going to ask you for your personal information on page 1. Once you fill that out, hit next. It's going to take you to general information. This is the screen where the referred box is. Who referred you? If you would please put unit number 24775/Larry Walker. That way I can get credit for your referral. Thanks so much. I gotta tell you, I'm just not feeling it today, guys. Combination of not getting as much sleep as I could have or should have. Cloudy, overcast, crappy day in Pennsylvania. Right now I'm on I-80 Turnpike. I thought I was avoiding this, but I guess Trucker Path decided to detour my route somewhere along the line for some reason. So who knows? But I'm 6 miles away from, I'm 43 miles away from pickup location. And I have an exit here in about 5 miles to take me north further up into the Scranton area. Forget what highway that's called. I can't really see it right now. Doesn't expand. Let's see, we'll go ahead and expand it. Yeah, 380 north. We'll take 380 north for a while. My buddy Ronnie. I'm back. Feel a little better. Gonna talk to my little buddy Ronnie. Laugh, chuckle up. Still a crappy ass day. Gloomy, gray, Pennsylvania, Scranton. I'm 11 miles from delivery. 1.7 miles from I-81 south. So hopefully they'll let me in early. Or we were just talking. I was like, well, if you don't want to load me early, just put me in a dock now. Load me whenever you get to me. In the meantime, I'll sleep. Just knock on the door when you're done. Just jokingly, but we'll see. We'll see how it fits. We'll see how it all pans out. Where am I at? Yeah, I'm in Scranton. That's exactly where I'm at. Dunmore, I guess officially. But yeah, I'm at Scranton, University of Scranton. Penn State University, Scranton's campus. I-81 south towards Wilkesboro at 1 mile. All right, 10 miles away, 10.7. Huge shout out to Greg, another Mercer driver, who walked up to me and said, "What's going on, you sexy mama jamma?" So, of course, he got a scavenger hunt sticker pack. We're finding country in the wild, baby. It's 11:22 for me. His appointment was 11:15. He got a door. I was like, I'm gonna go check in and see if they try to get me early. I said, I can go ahead and go to door 334. So that's what I'm about to do. That guy could have parked right there and not blocked me from pulling out, but you know what? It is what it is. Little backwards cut, but I gotta say unfortunate, not unfortunate, but fortunately we got plenty of room. We ain't got to worry about any obstacles. We can afford to not be straight off perfect on the first bid. Now all we gotta do is this. Shift. Pull that window down for you, fly guy, so you can get that. Alright, we're perfectly lined up. Just edge it over a little more. Alright, now we'll get out, slide our tandems, open the doors. Alright, we're in the dock at 11:30. I'm gonna hop in the back, just lay there, see what happens. Alright, 3 o'clock, we're out of here. Been on site for 4 hours, but you know, my appointment wasn't until 12:30. The good news is I got about 2.5 hours of nap. Technically got a 2-hour split in. Q-tips again. Remember the Q-tip? I picked up from the hub group in Louisville, Texas. Went down to that Publix in Lakeland, right? It was Q-tips. Now I'm taking a load of Q-tips from Taylor, Pennsylvania, back to that same hub group in Louisville, Texas. Alright, bill of lading. 042 850-1015, 850-1015, 179-2881, 179-2881. Pieces 60, 30,000 pounds on this one. The other one was 36,000. Signature would be my initial law. And submit. Alright, so that stage is completed. Let's get to getting. Here's a question for you. I was just reading through some old, I don't know about old, but just comments that I've noticed. Here's a question for you. Are you a trucking YouTuber or are you a YouTube trucker? Let me explain the difference. A trucking YouTuber is someone like myself. KO, 18, Fidel, Trucking Together, Justin. People that are truck drivers, they are truckers, and they record their experiences while trucking, good or bad, and post it on YouTube for y'all to critique or enjoy, or whichever way you decide to take it. Now, a YouTube trucker is someone who's not a truck driver at all. Never driven a truck. It interests them, but they never have, and probably never will. But they've gathered all the knowledge that they have from many different sources, and they've kind of compiled it all into their head and came to their own conclusion of what's right and wrong out here. And they comment on things based on that knowledge, or that what they think they know. I've said it a lot of times, not really here, but in other instances in life, that people who don't know are nowhere near as dangerous are the ones who think they know. The ones who think they know will mix 4 gallons of different types of chemicals thinking they know what the hell's going to happen. The ones that don't know are like, nope, I ain't touching that shit. They want to avoid the booms. I say that because I get comments replying on things that just make absolutely no sense. You can tell the person is not in reality out here when it comes to numbers or whatever, and they have like a different mindset, or they're the YouTube scientists trying to break shit down molecule by molecule. You know what? I cannot explain how simplistic of a man that I am. I don't give a shit about none of that crap. I'm just going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking, how I feel, and that's it. You know, it doesn't bother me. I mean, it doesn't bother me in a way that's going to affect my judgment or my day or anything like that. But it aggravates me when you see stupid. When I say stupid. But then again, I'm sure it probably aggravates a lot of y'all from when I say something that you think is stupid. But you know what? This is my life. Mine. And that's all there is to it. 81 South is where we're going. We'll go to 81 South for I don't know, 24, 25 miles or so, and then we're going to hit 80 and head west, and then we'll travel that for as long as we travel. I don't really exactly know how far we're going to go today, or exactly what I think this is the... shut up. There's a damn median in front of me going around the curve. That's what collision mitigation warning. Stop. But it caught itself because it started to beep, but then it shut itself up. Realized, hey, I'm not going straight, I'm turning because the road is turning. Now, if you watched that video from KO a couple weeks ago where his collision mitigation system locked up on him on the fucking highway going like 70 mile an hour, that's the same system, except, all right, Dick, you see this. Shit, I ain't stopping. I'm coming over. It's not a freaking suggestion. I'm coming over. I'm not asking for permission. I'm coming over. I got me a text message. But I'm hungry. I know that much. It is 3:20. I had breakfast about 6:30. 81 South, straight ahead. Where am I at? I'm currently in Pittston. Yeah, home of Prime. I've been here before. A few times when I was a Schneider. Oh, this is where my truck wouldn't regen. I thought I was going to have to go in the shop. Remember that? Yep, I remember. All right. Now, if y'all scour the comments at all, you can tell who the truckers are and who the YouTube truckers are. So, let the YouTube truckers know all they're doing is being a YouTube trucker. All right, we stopped. We're on 80 in Milton, Pennsylvania. I think I'm Milton. I don't know, something with an M. I don't care enough to look it up. I was down to a quarter of a tank of fuel on both DEF and fuel, so I went ahead and stopped here, filled up the one tank, got 5 gallons of DEF, and we're going to continue on tomorrow. We're still 20. All right, my old buddy Larry called a chat, brainstorm a little bit. So yeah, I was like, he ain't called me back already unless you forgot something. That was a butt dial. Send me a text. Oh, no, it didn't. Anyway, I ain't gonna lie. Driving through the mountains today up here in the north, I kind of felt natural, you know. I mean, I'm from this area. I'm from the Appalachians and all that, up in the northern mountains, the northern part of the country, and Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, and the Appalachians, and felt good, but sadly, this time of year, I mean, nope. And it's so damn expensive up here. My God, it's horrendously expensive to work. So, y'all know me, I've said it forever and ever. I don't like the north. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. It's 6:19 in the PM. Edit this video. I'm gonna lay down. Remember, I got up at 5 o'clock. Or back up at 5 o'clock. Got up midnight. Fell back asleep about 3 or 4. Got back up at 5:30. So yeah, I'm tired. Anyhow, I appreciate all your support. And I noticed too, my laptop is closed over there, so I didn't get no road footage today. So sorry. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I don't think I've talked a lot, but maybe I did. I don't know. Anyhow, I appreciate everything, guys. I really do. Shout out to the members. I got a couple new ones here as of late. Got a couple rejoiners. Thank you so much. I'm going to start, I guess, about every other week or so, because the list changes and variations all the damn time. So every other week, I'll put together a list of the current members, and I'll shout everybody out individually. But it's just changes so often. There's really no point in doing it every time. So I appreciate everything. There's links in the description if you want to go that far. And remember, if I influence you at all and you're thinking about Mercer, use me as a referral. I'd appreciate it. So thanks for watching. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow.